Assalamu alaikum students. Today we will discuss blood cells. The one type of blood cell is red blood cells. They are also called RBCs or erythrocytes. This topic is from 11th class biology, chapter number 14. There are three types of blood cells: RBCs, WBCs, and platelets. That is red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. Today we will discuss about red blood cells, that is erythrocytes. They are most numerous of the cells in the blood. The other name for red blood cells are red blood corpuscles, hematites, erythroid cells, or erythrocytes. A cubic millimeter contain 5.5 million of them in male. A cubic millimeter of blood contain 5.5 million of RBCs in male and 4.5 million in female. In female, a cubic millimeter of blood contain 4.5 million red blood cells. These cells, when formed, have a nucleus, but it is lost before they enter the circulatory fluid or blood. Why? Because they have to travel through very thin capillaries. If they have nucleus, then they can't move easily through capillaries. What are capillaries? We have three type of blood vessels, that is artery, vein, and capillaries. Artery take blood away from heart, and vein bring back blood toward heart, and capillaries are connection between arteries and vein, and they are smaller in diameter. That's why red blood cells are nucleated without any nucleus. But when they form, they have nucleus. But after that, they lost their nucleus. Let's discuss about composition. 95% of the cytoplasm of red blood cell is the red pigment called hemoglobin. That's why they look red. They have red pigment that is called hemoglobin, and its percentage is 95%. And the remaining percentage is 5%. It consists of enzymes, salt, and other proteins. Red blood cells, once mature, don't divide. They formed, mature, but they don't divide, and after that, they degrade or died. Formation. From where they are formed. Red blood cells are formed principally in the red bone marrow of short bones, red bone marrow. A material present inside the bone are called bone marrow. In the red bone marrow of short bones, such as sternum, ribs, and vertebrae. What is sternum? A bone present in the middle of rib is called sternum. Here you can see a rib cage. In rib cage, ribs are present and a middle bone that attach them is called sternum. And at back side, vertebrae, that is vertebral column is present. Here, RBCs are formed. In the embryonic life, they are formed in the liver and spleen. In the embryonic life, average lifespan. The average lifespan of red blood cell is about 4 months, after which it breaks down. Each red blood cell survives almost for 4 months, and after that it breaks down. It breaks down and disintegrates in the liver and spleen, partially by phagocytosis. Phagocytosis is a process. Phagocyte, that cells which eat or engulf other cells, are called phagocytes, and this process is called eating process is called phagocytosis. Function. Hemoglobin is the protein inside red blood cell. It carries oxygen. Red blood cells also remove carbon dioxide from your body, bringing it to the lungs for you to exhale. How you can maintain your RBCs in healthy condition. Food rich in iron help you maintain healthy red blood cells. Vitamins are also needed to build healthy red blood cells. These include vitamin B, B12 and B3 found in foods such as egg, whole grain and bananas. Folate also help. It is found in fortified cereal, dried beans and lentils, orange juice and green leafy vegetables. By taking all this, you can maintain your RBCs in healthy condition. With that, we have completed our topic. Thank you for watching, and our next topic will be white blood cells.